Hello. Good evening. How you doing? Are you excited for games? I'm a wee bit excited. I don't know why. I just am. I don't have a reason. Who's here? Patrick likes free refills. Hello. Bob Sterry, Siggy, Dead Quadrant, Dark One Dagger, Andrew Radspiel with a resub saying, Ohio. Hope you're all keeping well. Tomorrow concludes my employment at this firm and the beginning of watching guys' streams at the next one. Wait, what? And the begin. Oh, right. I see what you mean. I get you. Cheers, man. Good luck to you. Slagathor, hello. That's right, Pun shut. There he is. The prick. The poor fucking prick. Click my name. Click your name. Hey, there he is. Pun's so fucking hard, man. I don't know when I'll ever reread that again. It's rough. Lights Little Lodge, hello. Cheers for the sub. Hello, Game Gang. We are the Game Gang, aren't we? Nah, I don't want to. Don't really want to say that, do you? Just to echo your Twitter post, Taylor, what is going on with that Day Before trailer? Patrick, I think pretty much everybody's still convinced that it's not a fake game. People keep saying fake game. What they mean is there's a bit of a scam going on. They're presenting it as if it was, imagine something like The Last of Us, but it's an MMO. No. We saw the gameplay you put up and it looked like fucking DayZ. And then you put out your release date trailer and it's just somebody going through a city in a sports car for 20 seconds. That's right, not a fake game, an entirely fraudulent game. There is a difference. There is a big difference. Thingme's almost certainly a fake game. Remember the one that everybody was convinced was Kojima? And they themselves, the guy was called Hassan Karman, I think. The lead dev, the lead of the company. And they leaned into the Kojima stuff oh, I'm not seeing anything cheeky. And then they had to come out and go, it's nothing to do with Kojima, it's us making our wee game. And what was it called again? Remember they made you were to download a client to watch a trailer. And you downloaded the client and there was a countdown. And I can't remember how long the countdown was. And the trailer was, you were going to see an in-engine trailer. So it wasn't pre-rendered cutscene, you were seeing an engine. And it was a shot of a wooden floor from above. And a character model walked past the camera. Hype. It was called Abandoned. Is that what that was called? Abandoned? I wish I could remember. But just really, really bizarre shit. And a lot of that stuff of come into the Discord group. Don't say anything negative in the Discord group. Or you've been destroyed in the Discord group. And running the Discord like a wee fiefdom. Really weird shit. And I've not heard anything in months and months and months. Hello, Quinn Film. Spring-heeled Jim. Jess Hates Gamers. Hello. Sentient Roomba, of course. How are you? Blue Box Games. That's the devs. And everybody was going, is this the White Whale thing Kojima did? Alright, whatever. So, somebody asked, am I looking forward? What game are we hoping for? I genuinely have no hopes or dreams or what would you say? I think I said it in the tweet. Expect nothing and receive heaven is the way I like to think about it. Is go in with no expectations, so there might be at least one thing you're nice, aye. Even if you write off the rest of it, one thing. So I like that. Silk Song delayed. Again. You've got to go with low expectations. I think we've all been burned so many times with these kind of things that you learn. You don't know when people talk about like real serious shit of like, like people fuck you up enough times that you stop trusting people. That's a serious thing. This isn't serious, but it's the same kind of idea. Like you, it's almost like you recognise a pattern. It's almost as if our brains are designed to recognise patterns or something, and you just stop. You stop caring that much. Just stops. I feel like I've not seen any leaks for this. Aye, right enough, Ash. Wait, there was one thing. It might not be a leak for this. I saw that PlayStation Store listed an August release date for Blasphemous 2. With a new... No, it didn't list it. What it did was there was a new trailer on the PlayStation Store page for Blasphemous 2, and I think that trailer itself has a release date in it. I want to say the 10th of August. What day is the 10th of August? Thursday. It might be a Thursday. More likely a Friday, but we'll see. But I need leaks. Nothing that I've seen anyway. Which is very strange. I kind of like that though. I kind of like that you're just getting in full surprise mode. Halo 3 ODST remaster, but they can't get Nathan Fillion. It's my only hope. Are you not a fan of the Phil? I don't know why I even said that. That has never been a term for Nathan Fillion. I've only seen Nathan Fillion in maybe 2 things in my life. I don't know why I refer to him as the Phil. Maybe that's just how nicknames happen. Like Baby Gronk. Fella from Uncharted. That's him. Aye. I like him, but it would be a good bit. Aye. Aye, maybe. Just completely aye. No recast him. Remove the character. Just remove the character entirely. Did you even figure out what the Baby Gronk stuff is? Because I think I figured it out. Aye, clout chasing parents ruining this kid's life. That's the vibe I got. Like, do you see the look on his face when that lassie hugs him? He looks like the most exasperated 9-10-year-old that ever. He's just like he one arm hugs her, and it's just like, fuck. Aye, right, I need to. Isn't he 8? I'm sure I read he was 10. I could have sworn I read he was 10. Is he not a bit tall for 8? Well, height means nothing for age, I suppose. Andrew, do you want me to say? Are you alright with me saying about the Livy stuff? Or do you want to say, or will we just no mention it? Rizzed? I had never heard rizzed as a word until about 2 months ago, genuinely. But then I'm white, so I miss out on all this slang. Right, Andrew says I can say it. So, talking about the Baby Gronk stuff, Andrew, in response to me saying I feel insane with this Baby Gronk stuff, Andrew has known that Livy lassie since she was a baby. She was Andrew's neighbour. Andrew went to law school with her father. What's the fucking chances? Bizarre world we live in. When you sent me that, Andrew, there was that brief moment of no, and then like, oh no, of course that's a thing. Of course that happens. Somebody has to know everyone knows someone. I talk to her father all the fucking time. Hey, get on to him, because according to that video, she's dating Baby Gronk. I've got one thing to show you before this starts. How do we do this again? This is how we do it. I got another medal, didn't I? For being an exercising bastard. The Mines of Moria. Yeah. I don't get this. Oh. don't want to rip it as if I'm ever going to look at these fucking boxes again. Do you know what I love? This sounds daft. Right, forget the medal now. See the blue tack. It's actually green tack that comes with these. It's the best tack I've ever had in my life. It's so nice to play with, and I kept a bit of this next to my bed for like a year, and every now and again just like pick it up and have a wee shot and then like stick it back down. It's very fiddly, good fiddly. It's Lembas tack. It'll last forever. So aye, there it is, the Mines of Moria medal, the MMM. I think we can open it up. Oh, yeah, bastard, yeah. Lovely stuff. And then, oh, it's the big boy. And of course the famous line. Nice shit in it. Cool. I love these, man. Just another incentive to become magnificent, you know. And we'll be keeping you for later. So aye, that's that. Let's look at this just shortly, apparently. What were you talking about? What's happening here? He and I were just talking about these weird stalkers on the internet having to get restraining orders to keep these weirdos away. It's bizarre watching her go from homeschool gymnast to TikTok influencer. That's the pipeline, innit? That's the new pipeline for shit. Strange thing, man. Wait, what's what, Jess? Oh, you mean the medal? Do you mean the medal thing? The medal things I think I've been doing for a wee while. It's called the Conqueror Challenges. And they did a Lord of the Rings one. But you get ones for like, I've got one for doing Great Wall of China, I've got one for doing, I think it's Mount Kilimanjaro. You like they're for kind of all over the world type challenges, and it's like, you pay your money, you get your medal. Right, sorry, we need to be quick here. You can tell me about audio levels. Should probably put the volume on this, shouldn't I? That looks no bad to me. What we're streaming it? Good.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
I think levels look alright. Is that acceptable? But it's good, Jess. It's a nice wee incentive and you get some cool medals.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Hi, Jeff.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live.
You get more security this year, Jeff.
For the first time
so
ever.
That boy doesn't show up. This feels like where they would get him back on intentionally.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is
no, I don't think that was a year ago. That was end of last year, wasn't it? The Summer Game Fest, and then there's the Game Awards.
The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes,
he's going to show the whole Kojima documentary
of Mortal Kombat 1.
Are you excited to see the worst fucking low kicks you've ever seen in your life? Hey.
Fortnite's next season.
All right.
And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is
I think I just saw something in the audience go,
expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
So they're having a good time. Is this the Prince of Persia that was cancelled and restarted? Might be.
Our kingdom is cursed.
Almost certainly is.
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us.
Change the prince's look up.
To rescue him and
No,
save
wait,
the
wait.
empire. But we weren't prepared for
Are
what
they
was
doing a
coming
Prince of
next.
Persia spin-off? It's the blue and the white as well that's making me...
For me.
What is this? Hope I don't get copyrighted to fuck with this song. It's got to be Prince of Persia. Is it just a new game then? 'Cause it was meant to be a remake, was it no? Then it get delayed and cancelled. No, it didn't get cancelled, it was presumed cancelled.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting.
That sounds like the
I will
Prince.
fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
And that'll be the dagger. There it is. So, this I assume has nothing to do then with, aye, it's just its own wee thing then. Aye, cool.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action.
Aye,
adventure
Deej Bruce.
platformer.
Looks more like a
The
reboot of the
iconic
original,
series,
I know what you
deep
mean.
Combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be
That
able
could
to
be
see
cool.
more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise.
Thank you, Jeff.
that just celebrated 30 years. That's right.
There he
It's
is.
time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, aye, aye.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm
I
have
can't
been
wait to see
hard
these
at work
animations.
on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is
Imagine being
time
excited for this
combat.
less
No
than a week
spoilers,
after it's
but this
F6.
video
Hey.
is literally insane.
Some
Here
people's
is an
favourite series
extended
is Mortal
first
Kombat.
look
What they
at
like is the
story,
finishers, I think.
gameplay, and yes, of
There just
course,
happens to be a game
the
attached to them.
fatalities of Mortal
There, I got it wrong. I
Kombat
said finish
1.
instead of
Let's do it.
fatalities. I wasn't even thinking about it. Alright, we're going to see some gore. I mean, I like it. I love the gore. It's funny and creative and that, but the combat isn't up to much.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
It's still,
Today, you have proven worthy of joining.
it still looks,
There are other champions, I must gather.
what's the term?
What do you want?
It feels like there's no ramp up on attacks still. Near enough no ramp up. Attacks just
And I won't give
happen.
it up without a
If
fight.
that makes sense. A lot of stuff just seems immediate. I'm not even a fighting game guy, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just the way Mortal Kombat's always kind of felt to me. Are you still doing the extras? I thought that was a finisher I was seeing there. That's not maybe Johnny Cage, is it? That's Johnny Cage.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang,
That was good.
protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
So I don't even remember what happened. Was it Liu Kang fused with Raiden? And that's how he became the fire god.
whatever experience I
And then
lack,
they reset
I make
everything.
up for in heart.
So now there's actually a young Raiden. Oh, Sonya coming in there with it. Oh, right, they've got assists. Unless they had that in the last one. I never played the last one. I think I played 10. Okay, no.
If your
Was this
disease
millionaire
becomes
getting
known,
the
you'll be banished.
myth?
I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
I'm evil. That was like a terrible voice. Like an evil baby. Hey, can't I mind your name? Sentient or no, I'm going nowhere near that. How did you say my without lips? It's that fucking Striker! Can't even remember if that's his name. I think that was his name. Fuck off. There you go. Oh, is that what's his name? The blind guy. Kind of mind. Begins with a K, I think. It's just mush, isn't it? It's just mush happening now. Been a while since I've seen the old spine coming out thing. I mean, in MK3 used to they grab their whole skeleton out their mouth. That's still fucking nonsense. That can fuck off. Shang Tsung should just be in the game. Unless you can earn them.
Guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored
It's
to
no Ed
welcome to
Boon,
Summer
is
Game
it?
Fest, one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same
One of the greatest
franchise and
bullshitters.
fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
It is. Dave Lang. He kind of looks the same, Ed Boon. Look, he's no aged.
Congratulations.
He's looked the same for years.
They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know
Confused
more
with
about this.
Raiden.
First of all, this is in it's MK1, right? We went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before.
Somebody
now
was
allies, and so mixing the whole thing up.
Somebody
so it's
explained
rebooting,
it to
and
me
that's what the one is
that
for.
this is actually something
it
like
looks incredible.
the
Everything we saw
third
there
universal
was,
reset in Mortal Kombat.
gameplay, the cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this.
I think it's technically
the
the
thing
third.
we got to talk about are these cameos,
That's
because we
fucking
saw some pretty
daft,
amazing
man.
stuff there. Now, tell us, how does that work? You obviously have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
It's an assist.
Normally in a fighting game,
Kenshi,
you'll
that's
see
his name.
a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that,
Is he
there's
going to
a
explain
second
assist
roster
like
of
it's a new
characters,
thing to us?
which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they
blank squares.
so
it's that they're
kinda like,
no,
imagine yourself
they're
with
not
Sub-Zero,
playable.
but
I
you have
think
some
is
of
what they're
Jack's
saying.
moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the game.
I think that's what they mean.
So you can you can basically combine these.
Look,
two
these probably
characters.
only
All the
playable.
characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters.
Maybe
and
no.
That's where you see.
Of course
that's
you
where
get
the player's
Sonya
kind
and
of
Kano fighting
imagination
each other.
comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it
The
time-based?
character,
How
like,
often do they
helps
come in?
you.
It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah.
Say the word
Exactly.
assist.
And you're basically summoning.
It feels
them.
like
It's
they're
just a
dancing
one-button
around the
push,
word.
Basically summoning, but they have a variety, so you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo.
Oh, bring them in.
And you see
to
there's like a meter up
aid
on top,
you.
which is basic. That'll limit it so you can't obviously fire them.
Does somebody own the term assist for this kind of thing? By the way, Namco owns the loading minigame shit.
Like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of
Namco, fucking Bamco, what am I talking
a
about?
whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
So time-based, they come out, and then
Did he say
it's
amazing?
You revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well.
That was very
as
strange.
The main roster fighters. So you can play Sub-Zero.
Watching a single word,
right?
nobody just like focusing on it in their minds.
Same thing with Scorpion, but
Don't say
a
it.
lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind
Bloody
of
hell,
costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of.
Right enough, Sonya was in her old gear.
You guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was
popped in there. Yeah.
Goro, that's the
so
cunt's
there's
name.
A lot of like kind of really digging.
I only
into the
remember
old
Shiva.
Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Oh, you're getting shouted
speaking
at.
of nine of the old games, let's talk.
Maybe they heard you, mate.
Confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
Wait.
People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first.
That didn't look like Van Damme or sound like Van
Mortal
Damme.
Kombat game we originally wanted.
So
to
was
be
that no actually
Van
Johnny
Damme's
Cage we
video
saw?
game, and that never really worked out.
Or is he
So,
the cameo?
I can't tell you how many times over the last
Johnny
30
Cage.
years we've tried to get him.
It's a skin.
This close, like
Of course
4 or
it
5
is.
times.
Don't know what I'm
And,
talking
so
about.
finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret.
Maybe
to
it'll be
keep
brilliant.
over the last 4 years.
Maybe it'll dethrone Street Fighter 6.
We could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it, and throughout the
You
summer,
know where they
we're gonna be
fucked up?
showing a lot more content.
Where are the feet characters?
A lot more cameo
Street Fighter know what they're
characters,
doing.
So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Ed, you have
Ed,
no
thank you
idea.
so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much.
Well done, Bagman.
Amazing.
Melina
So
has a
excited
foot
about
under
that
her
one. All
mask now.
Next up, it's been
It's
a
horrible.
fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating
ARPG?
and patching the original PoE since its release.
What's
in
an
2014.
ARPG?
We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay
Oh,
capture
action.
from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay.
Wait, Path of Exile? I kinda know what that looks like. Never really heard. Oh, it's one of them.
Where are the gods?
It's one of them.
What's going on?
It's not Diablo. Oh, cheers, hello, Olivia. How are you, pal? Diablo with the insane amount of skill tree options. Wait, the original Path of Exile, was that an old game? Pillars of Eternity is what I was thinking of, Jess. Cheers, that's the thing that came to mind when I saw that. That's fucking cool. All one is the shitpost skill tree image. Oh, right, okay.
Looks amazing, and
That
there's
makes
more
sense.
coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest.
Look at these guys
well,
waving.
The team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
I know him! The blonde guy at the front. Metal Ryu? Metal Ryu? What? Is this like Halloween type costumes already or something?
I am the advanced artificial intelligence, Leviathan.
Was he holding a shotgun?
Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
I think Ryu was holding a shotgun there. There's a gun on his foot. That Exoprimal? It's an Exoprimal skin. It's Exoprimal. Alright, we get Guile. Alright. Okay. Aye, why no? Just fucking tie your own games together. Capcom. Of course. Of course. Oh, fuck it. Where was I this for Monster Hunter Rise, mate?
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
I know that voice.
It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything.
That's Nicolas Cage.
You know.
They're putting him in Dead by Daylight, aren't they? It was Dracula. No, because he's not in No, it's just him. He's not in his Dracula makeup, but alright, okay. Oh, is that no news? Oh, I missed it.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean,
Something very funny about the
but
actor
I figured the easiest way to find out is
is
probably
to ask
go right
him.
to the source.
He's not here though, he's in a video
This
call.
man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across
He's
more
not
than
here.
4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
He's here. I'm amazed he didn't come out kicking. I've not seen him without a beard in years. You're looking good, Nick. You're looking fucking great, man.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to
He's
your
looking
very,
really
very
good.
cool club, everybody.
Obviously he's dyeing his hair, but
Finally,
fuck, man.
I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather
What age is Nick Cage?
And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor,
He's got to be, what,
it's like a
60s
bonding
by now?
experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through. And I
59.
Like
I
and
thought
so
he'd been
that was
around
a
longer
large
than
reason
that.
for wanting to do it as well. That feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right.
Because nobody can do a Nick Cage impression, as you know.
I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the...
What you meant to say was, I've always been a gamer. I love
See,
the
Dead
Super
by Daylight,
Mario.
to me, was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure.
This
didn't
is
say-
too
it
much
took me
talking
nothing but a split second to say
for
yes. And speaking about
you're a
split seconds, what
selectable
what I
character
noticed-
in
excuse me,
Dead by
sinuses,
Daylight. It's too much
allergies.
talking.
What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space,
Jeff does love his. I mean,
it's timed down.
Jeff's
to
like the same as
seconds,
Kojima
and
with that
it's a
shit.
Very immersive experience when you're acting out in this.
To
space,
me,
because
a
every
celebrity
move,
is
every
the
grunt, every
best
side
thing
you
for them.
make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So
Yep.
that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Was Nicolas Cage explaining to us a wee bit of game design there?
Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading.
I mean, the model
player
looks
test
like
build
him in
on
a
July
game.
5th. And here's an exclusive
know.
first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
It's going to be Dead by Daylight with his. Aye, it's aye. You don't need to show us it really. Even somebody with a terrible imagination, maybe that's a Freudian slip there, like me, can imagine what this was going to look like. Oh, look at him go. It sounds just like him. Ah, that's his grunt. Ugh. That's him. Weird. E3 died for this.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately,
Give me
we've been
something
seeing an incredible
beautiful.
number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer.
I thought they were going to say. Thought they were going to say The Witcher 1 remake or something.
We are all gathered here today to share.
But you're no The Witcher anymore, aren't you?
The Witcher Season 3, Volume 1 debuts.
It's Thing Me New. It's Thor's brother.
Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new.
You have aged quickly.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest.
You are still fucking annoying. Wait, he didn't go back, did he?
Neutrality.
I thought it was completely
Get you a statue.
like he's gone.
But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
Mind you, he'll be contractually obligated today, stuff like that. It's after this season he's out, so they've done it, you would imagine.
Neutrality has consequences too.
Aye, that's what I'm saying, this is his last season.
You're right.
This is season 3, and season 4 is
Deeply worrying.
Liam Hemsworth.
Everything that's happening.
Which is a very strange thing to do. It's weird.
And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
She's I don't mean she's aged a lot, but she's significantly different
Sure
looking.
about this?
Are you?
Don't remember Yen's eyes being that purple. That looks quite bad. Here's the Wild Hunt.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future.
I can't even remember what happens. So obviously I only have the games to go by. I've not read the books. Would the end of this season maybe be when he gets killed and joins the hunt?
We're witches.
Is that so?
And he comes back as Liam Hemsworth.
cute they look for monsters, and they're like, no, please don't.
Is that
hurt me. And
ages
then
away? Right.
fangs, just like a.
Oh, that hair,
All
Jessica.
about business.
Fucking hell, mate. What happens if I remember is like a regular villager kills Geralt with like a fucking gardening fork and he joins the hunt? I barely remember. It's been years and years and years. I like 2 of those games. Oh, is this that Souls-like? You're like a knight, medieval knight. So medieval knight, as if that's not the fucking thing. And it's like plague victims that are kind of zombied. Maybe no. It's no that. I should have known it would be first person because of who it's from. Blunderbuss. I like that. Witchfire? I feel like I've already heard of that. We got a VR game now.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
It's just that game again, isn't it? There's like 40 of them on VR. I feel like Witchfire was already known. It does look like nothing, doesn't it? It is. I can't even entertain that game anymore. It's just, I'm so past it. I'm sure it's good. Let's see, like, you know, VR if you're playing with your mates, just, you know, having fun or taking it very seriously. Right, we just saw that. We did see that. Did we not just see that at the last one of these kind of fucking stream things? Was that not the PlayStation thing? I feel like it was.
We have
Remnant
choice.
from the Ashes 2. That was already it. Really didn't get on with the first one. It felt like it was 2 generations ago. I don't know. It was weird. And I don't really know anybody that was into them.
You sure?
Mind you, I was playing it solo, so that's probably... There's a lot of games that are just more fun with people, I suppose. It's a wee bit like a Sentinel for the Matrix. Don't know, my brain doesn't like, you know, when you just see like a character model moving like that. Quite stiff and shit, I don't know, something that makes me feel bad. Whatever happened to the game that was a wee bit this style of game? It had cover like Gears of War. And I think it was a Square Enix game. Can't mind the name of it. You start off in like a lush forest. Outriders. What happened to Outriders? Are they just calling it Remnant 2? Because I don't think I've seen Outriders mentioned since like maybe a month after it came out.
Much more Summer Game Fest to come,
Did it genuinely die?
Gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world
Cool.
premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok.
Something on the lens, or is that my
React
monitor?
to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and
I think
other
the camera needs a wipe.
For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special
That wee white
Warframe
crumb
Twitch
next
drop,
to Jeff's
free
ear.
Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show.
Warframe,
Now,
baby.
speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games.
And a star.
very
Him! I
excited.
know that fella,
Here's
the blonde
another
fella with the
Summer Game
glasses.
Fest global game announcement.
I don't mean I
The
know him.
thrills,
Recognise
the
him.
classic feel.
The Sonic. Alright, I did one of them. Sega, hire this man, etc. Ah, it's fine. I've never been a Sonic guy, but folk love them, man. I wonder if they are doing an I wonder if it would be like Origins 2, you would call that. Or was it Generations? It's Amy Rose. Was that actually showing 4-player there, or was that just a... Oh, aye, alright, 4-player. Alright. That's cool, they're doing new stuff. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Don't know about that. No, you can keep that, thank you. Get enough bad memories of that fucking shit. That's cool, that's sort of doing some new stuff. Was that Sonic 128? Just straight up superstars. Alright, cool. I don't know who he is. I don't know him.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike.
Knack? Is that Knack?
This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and
Knack
as you're
the
about
what?
to see, the game is bringing an exciting new
Fang?
character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't
Fang
just have a
he
new
sniper?
peek
Do you mean
for
Fang the
current players,
sniper?
but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation.
What's this? I wasn't listening, Jeff. Oh, honking.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
I saw a thing earlier, and I don't know if it was true. A thing in the game where a character is texting you to encourage you to do pulls. And it's meant to be... It's fine because you both do a pull, and she doesn't get it, but you get it, and she's disappointed. But is that real? I can't trust anything I see on Twitter now. You know what I mean? It felt a wee bit too egregious. It doesn't care if you're making it a joke. No, people were talking about it Teen 8 like it was the new pools. I don't know. My favourite thing about the people that are into like Honkai Star Rail and the... What was the other game? I can't remember a single word of the other game. Is that a character that looks like that fella, and they were calling him a new buff character. Genshin Impact, that was the other one. Like the scrawniest guy imaginable, and they were calling him buff. People's minds just must be warped. I think what it actually was he had a 6-pack. Which...
This year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Liza P.
Liza P, let's fucking go, man. I'm very interested still. And I think the release date leaked earlier on August 10th. No. September 19th. It leaked earlier for Japanese Amazon. But I'm interested in this. Oh, the butterfly. It's a very Souls door open. I mean, you're basically playing as fucking Twinkathy. Can't remind you something. The French guy. The French guy. Love that coat. Can't mind his name. Chalamet, thank you. She meant to be like the Blue Fairy. I wonder what would be the kind of the Monstro equivalent. Oh, right fucking there. That'll be Monstro. I take it. The ship. That's twice the night that's happened to me. Asking and immediately.
Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Oh, I don't like that. Why did you have to do that at the end with the voice? That didn't fit in the slightest.
Right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation,
I'm playing that
Xbox,
after this.
and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
One Piece? One Piece? What we got? Sandland? Let's try and guess this. Oh, it's Fist of the North Star. No. No. It's fucking Sandland! I was joking! I was fucking joking! Alright. That's such a strange pick. Sandland is short if I remember, it's no... Isn't it like a 100-pager or something? I'm really surprised. I can't believe the joke was real. That's wild, man. Fucking Sandland. I'll definitely have a shot of that.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm 8-Bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Right. Right, aye, we know Stray. Outer Wilds. That cringe dialogue game, and it's another Drifter game. That's... don't know that one. What is that? Oh, that was the one with the lassie that's like fighting the boyfriends or something, wasn't it? Oh, just do them all in one place again.
What that was at the end, we'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games, with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures.
Annapurna's always a mixed bag.
Sea and air. Here's a look.
No thoughts given. I think the show's on until 10. I think.
Our guiding star has shattered.
See that bit at the end? Who published Stories Untold? I know No Code are the devs, but did Annapurna publish that? Because I get a bit of No Code vibe at the end there. Oh, it was Devolver that did that, right? There you go. I mean, it doesn't mean it can't be them publishing, but
Harness their power and put down this.
I feel that we've already seen this once or twice. Oh, is Annapurna publishing Silent Hill F for No Code? Oh, maybe that's Silent Hill F we were getting shown there. I'm forgetting that could still be a thing. Is Thingbase still alive? Is it New World? New Worlds? That Amazon one? Oh, it's still alive. Does it still have that thing where if you play it windowed and you click off the window, you don't take damage? Or did they fix that? Where you just became invincible as long as you only actively clicked in the window? No, it is no longer client-side dependent. That's fine. What was the other Silent Hill? The other intriguing one? Where it was all flowers and... There's F, there's the remake of 2, and then can I mind the other one?
Sorry, we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out
Townfall,
hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon.
Townfall's the no-code one, isn't it? And F is the other one, or am I getting them mixed up? I think Townfall's the one that no code are doing. And then I can never remember the dev's name, but it's a dev that people were really excited about who's working on the other one. F is the Flowers one. Oh, it's multiplayer? I totally missed that. Who's the director on that? It's a Japanese name that I didn't recognise. Rokushio7 is the writer for F. He did Higurashi. Right, that's what I'm thinking of. That's what got people excited, aye. What's this? I wasn't paying attention. It looks a wee bit like that is reminding me of, what was the Yubi one where it was like a Viking, a samurai, a barbarian, For Honor, thank you. That's just the fucking thing, me armor. That was just the, oh, what a name, mate. So fucking memorable. Another War Samhain game. Add it to the fucking pile. Oh, it's not Gang Beasts. I'm sure it's good fun, but... Don't get me wrong, we had great time with Gang Beasts at Gles Games. That's good fun. You're in the room with people and being able to like elbow them in there. And you pick them up above your head. Right. That's Lucille in it. Oh no, I would...
A lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with
I bounced off Dying Light 2 because it was
right after that we'll kick off
no
an
good.
event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Dying Light 2. Oh. Oh! That's no in my end, that's their end. Dying Light 2 did that thing where they were like, what the zombie parkour game needs is conversations that last 6 minutes sometimes, and it's all from one angle, like the way you talk to people in fucking Elder Scrolls games, just that. Still no play Psychonauts 2, because I want to stream it. Are they streaming these clips to themselves? The bitrate's been a bit...
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and N-Jin, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now,
the people cry out for Ripperoo.
To change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way
Sam
from
Lake.
Finland. Please
I
welcome
love Sam
from
Lake.
Remedy, Sam Lake.
Please don't ask him to do the face, please. It's all patter. It's like hitting Richie with a graceful chat.
Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October.
Address the digital only
I know it's been a long
thing,
time
Sam.
coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what you
hell, that
expect in
long?
the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of...
Because she's
living
look brand new.
narrative that Alan has written, is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
That's what I don't understand.
So
Because it's his character model.
In some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly,
He's a character on
the
telly in
investigation
Quantum Break.
turns into a nightmare when they discover
Who has the
location
clicker
of a horror
that
film.
Alan Wake has in the first game.
Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of
The word
different
missions is
sequences
so
or orders if
funny.
you want, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just
go
like
into the
survival horror.
experience
And what are the
way
missions?
as Saga.
Okay.
And it's
And how many levels does the game have?
sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game.
Well, I've done the homework.
This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find.
You
his
need
way
some like
out.
screenshots
And
on
you
the
keep on playing
bit behind them or
Saga
something.
in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. and you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points.
Yes.
In many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep
Oh, I thought he meant it was Switch for us.
Sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw
Because you saw like
segment of the game, right?
Yeah,
a wee
raw
snippet in the
gameplay
trailer.
for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see? What
supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder
Such a
victim,
funny
in
funny
this case,
series of words.
back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
So we still get flashlight batteries. Can we still focus the flashlight? Ah, it must, because the battery hasn't been doing the looks yet. Witch's Hut. Just a sign saying Witch's Hut that way.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Aye, unedited, heavily curated. The light. Duh. Again, I'm just a wee bit early. I'm just a wee bit early before everything actually happens. Alright. That light's no doing anything to him. Oh no, there you go. Aye, you need to focus. So it's only focusing. Because in the original, just having it resting on them does it, and focusing speeds it up. Oh, I like that. I like that stance with the light up and the gun doing it like hit. That's nice. Cultist, she said. Tactical indeed. I want her to do behind the heat. I still love to know how you focus a flashlight when it just has a button for on and off. You just kind of grip it. Some health. We've got a shotty sawn off there in the cabinet. Some kind of evil fridge. Alright, but then caseboard, let me see that shit.
Like I saw it in a dream.
Start beating. Ah, you bastard.
I'm glad you're on
Oh.
this case with me, Anderson.
So he is voicing Alex Casey.
It's for us.
That's bizarre.
Trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us.
It's such a strange choice.
There's something I'm forgetting.
That's what I'm saying, Killavara. Sam Lake is her partner in the game, called Alex Casey, who's a character on a TV show in Quantum Break. But in this, he's still voiced by Max Payne's voice actor. But it's no Max Payne, even though it's Max Payne's face still,
Now
technically.
Let's get a first look at the co-op campaign.
I don't
Warhammer
understand
Space
it.
Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
It's a very strange set of circumstances.
Splinter fleet.
They engaged us on 2 planets.
A Scotsman!
Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about
representation, baby.
There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
I still can't believe how shite I thought the first one was. After years of being told how good it is.
Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination!
And if you're about to tell me it's brilliant, have you played it in the last fucking, I don't know, 10 years? It's showing the 6 there and hiding that guy's face. Was that meant to be a wee oh? Still doing the jetpack stuff. Teasing a number. Where we go it? Is that voxels I'm seeing? Pixels. This looks familiar. Something King? Am I thinking of something else? For the King, I think that's what I'm thinking of, but I don't think For the King had... Oh! Alright. Making decisions? For the King with 3D tactics, alright. Yes, your grace. I mean it. Wait, Snowfall implies this is like a sequel or DLC. You know, when they do things like that, it makes it feel as if it's the next one, even if it's the first one.
Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun.
All right. Keys it. I know Carpenter's been wanting to do game stuff for yonks.
We gotta be ready.
You know his input was him just sitting on a couch going,
Nobody half-asses it this time.
a monster. And then he picked his controller back up. Oh, we've got characters. Do you love characters?
3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
Alright, are we leaning into it here, John? First person? It's a Left 4 Dead type, aye. Ish. Not really feeling it. I kinda hate how often I notice myself going, it's probably good fun with pals. You know, but I don't know, maybe. I just feel like I say it a lot. A bad name. Maybe it's fun. Please don't tell me he's here and he's going to come out and talk for 40 minutes.
And saver with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical
You've made the
army of
words up,
Squadron.
Jeff.
He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Is it Nathan Drake? Is it the other Nathan Drake?
Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies
Let's hear it.
within and without?
Imagine he was like, oh, of
You are
course!
soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy
Alright.
on those who would stand in our way.
I would never have picked that as
God
Jason
understands
Isaacs
the yank
if they
of
hadn't
beast
showed
in
him.
the hand of its master.
Would never have went, oh, that's Isaacs.
Can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. They can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Really doesn't he sound like Isaacs? He's actually Dana voice.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
I don't know who that is. I think you were meant to know who that was, maybe.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2
Please don't,
exclusively to
please don't show me the same trailer again.
Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is
I get really
Brian
bored
Intihar,
last
game
time when a
director
stranger
at
on
Insomniac.
YouTube said I was being
Thanks for coming by.
being
I know you
purposely
guys are deep into
dicky
Marvel.
about
First
it.
of all, looks like we have some fancy art behind us. This is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean,
Eh.
it has two on the box.
Could've done me a
for
nice
reason, because
city
it
shot or
features
something.
Two Spider-Man, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely, Peter and
Oh,
Miles.
such a
We're
contrarian.
so excited about this, experience that you guys are doing with these sort of two characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the two villains, I think, in the game. There may be more. Who
There are
knows,
more.
but
There are more out there. I
two
promise.
main
There's
ones.
at least
but, we have
six.
some new art to show of. We
There's
have
at least
Kraven. We
six.
got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit.
Because there
about,
always has to be a Sinister Six analog, doesn't there?
Any character we've done, he's not, he's not powered by magic or tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his.
Shoot him
great
with a gun.
hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that
Shoot
live
that man
in
with a
New York
gun.
City? So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
And others. ...
Yes. Yes.
But
You know what would be the
Venom
funniest
also,
thing they could
obviously,
do?
Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the
F.
gameplay. There you
Ah,
go.
of course he is.
Good
Of course he
reaction
is.
to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't
Um,
know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this?
It's weird that Miles' electricity is called Venom powers, though.
What's the origin of?
That's
Eddie
still a bit
Brock
weird.
Venom, or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It's Aunt May.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't
What was I
seen
gonna say?
in the comics and the movies.
What would be
Obviously,
interesting
we
is
love
if
Venom for a
about
reason.
3 or 4 years
All
in,
those things you love about the character are gonna be there,
Symbiote
but
Peter
how the story plays
kills
out,
Craven,
who is Venom? You have to play
and
it.
that's where you have to pursue
Really? Yeah.
Symbiote
Wow.
Peter. That'd be
Okay.
good.
There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation.
Something
Showcase
interesting.
Was, how that is.
Please
gonna
don't say it's going to be
impact the
Harry.
gameplay when you're playing as.
If you go
Peter.
introduce
Tell us a
new
bit about
people,
that and
please.
how the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay; it's what happens how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
Maybe I'm just
And I know
different
the journey is
to how
also
I
more
used to be.
expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
Yeah,
city
I mean, the
racing,
city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's meant. It's
Do you know what it
Manhattan,
actually
Queens,
is?
Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to
You're
traverse
probably saying me a lot
way
yet.
faster than they were
There's
before.
games I can watch fine. There's games I absolutely can't enjoy if I'm no
Ambitious
controlling
game
it.
You guys have been building over the
Like,
past
see
few
that?
years.
I'm just
We
watching
saw
something
at
that didn't
the,
mean anything to me. I'm not the
PlayStation
one doing
event,
it.
it said at the
And
end
it
of
just
fall
doesn't really do anything.
2023,
That's a
and I
big
think,
part of it for
you know,
me.
We're like getting close to that. Are you
You
guys
can show me the
feeling
most
confident
insane
that
action scene in a
make it
game.
this fall?
If I'm just having to watch it,
You know, Jeff, I know
it's
you
just
like
alright.
exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you, we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Release date, aye. Alright.
Nailing it. October 20th. Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by.
Yeah, I know I'll definitely play it.
Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out.
Just
in
not mad
October. Thanks,
excited.
Brian. We got
We'll
our
wait until it
date. All
drops.
right. Now let's
in
take
price.
a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open world survival crafting game where you can
Pal
befriend and
World.
collect mysterious creatures called Pal.
The one with the
Fight. In other words,
conveyor belts and
like
guns
Pokemon
and...
with guns. And
I forgot
then
about Pal
we're gonna
World.
look at the land of the morning
I think you
light,
saw a
new
slave
expansion
animal in a
Black Desert
cage.
Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from
Fucking
Korea's
Pal
Joseon
World.
dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
That Pal World feels like something that would never be shown at a thing like this. So if you don't know Pal World, enjoy, right? Because you're like, oh, there's Gyarados, there's Moltres. Hey! Show the slave labour factory. Do you know what's kind of shocking me actually? These are all dangerously close to Pokemon designs. They don't feel legally distinct. You know, they don't feel far enough away for not to get sued into oblivion. What we got? It's looking a bit MMO-ish. Oh no, Power World's very real. Oh, come on. Alright. I thought it was like an MMO type deal there. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's a Black Desert DLC. So I was on MMO stuff.
What hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe, we
Gollum
mine and
2.
scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
Is this DLC for
Yet the greatest treasure
what's the mining
remains
game?
out of our reach. Moria.
Is this because I showed the Moria medal? What's the fucking chances, man? Deep Rock Galactic, I'm thinking of. Surely it's no. It'll just be legally distinct. Oh, it looks like it could be Gollum 2.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together.
What did it say from the makers of Gollum?
It's time we
From
took
the hit.
back our home.
Return to Moria. Alright. Alright. Get the deluxe edition if you want your dwarf to have a pickaxe. And the toss me emote. Aye, Mori is fucked. Give it up, dwarves. I can't believe the coincidences this stream. We got like half an hour left. No, more than half an hour.
Game from a legendary franchise.
Okay. All right. Is it the first Soldier 2? The second Soldier? Oh, it's just it's the way they did with FF15, is that right? I can't mind what the term was. Wait, did they do that with the 15 version? Where there was still... No, because it's real-time battles, isn't it? In 15. Pocket Edition, thank you, that was the name of it. Maybe no. I mean, I understand why they would do that. If you're doing it turn-based still, you can switch to the aim, and it feels like the old game as well, you know, getting the higher quality models in battle, but this is strange. Wait, isn't that already a thing, Ever Crisis?
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance.
Unless we've maybe already heard about it before.
Beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no.
No, I'm sure Ever Crisis.
Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell.
That's what you get.
Game Fest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack.
That's what you fucking get,
mate. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at the game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Don't remember this. Yes, I do. Immediately remember that one of them's dead. I think we theorised. They're a couple, and one of them's dead.
To the dead.
I do remember it now. Aye.
Banishers.
I'd forgot about this actually.
For those who live.
Quite like the look of it, but I don't think we got gameplay, so I didn't know what to
bring closure to
what to expect.
I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want
we bet new God of War.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you.
Important choices.
Death to the dead. Do we kill?
That's very new God of War.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Yeah, maybe alright. Oh, Gaiden, aye. Still not sure about this, man. Starting to feel a bit weird about the old Yakuza games. Who's that? I can't tell because he's got glasses on. One of the screenshots made it look as if he was using a fucking web shooter on two guys.
さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Fuck was that about? What style was that? Joryu. The wee bit like the temple. Oh wait, is that a temple for 2? Hello. Don't know if I recognise you. I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't know how I feel.
Good morning, Stanley. It
Hello.
is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up.
I know that voice, I
Morning,
think.
Just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Right.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
I'm scared. I'm under the water. Are we getting some marine job horror?
How long has it been now? 3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here?
Marine job horror. Add it to the list. I'm interested. Oh, end of August. I'm interested.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well,
Fuck
there's
me,
a
I
new
guess.
Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone
Oceans are
location
fucked.
with points of
Exactly.
interest,
Give them up. Get
including
rid of
a
them.
medieval castle, a soccer stadium,
Pull the fucking plug.
and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it
Yup.
out. Here you go.
Jeff saying yup, as if there was going to be a cheer for abandoned zoo. Imagine he paused, because that's what the prompter said. You could show me a clip from the last 4 Call of Duty games and I wouldn't be able to tell you what one was what. Because I genuinely don't know the names of the last 4. I know Warzone was one. That's it. That's all I know. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm outside that world. Well, I always saw folk on Twitter sharing Warzone clips and that, like Ben, Jim and Gary, but just... Oh, Warzone's a mode, even better. Shows you how much I'm aware. Ah. I'm so fucking plugged in to what's going on. Is Warzone the one where it was like 120 gig, or they finally made it you could download it separately or something and that was a big deal?
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today.
Fuck
to
off.
celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space.
Everyone, this is not a big advert, this program.
At a game, Xbox
They've got to just like shove a car in there somewhere.
consoles inspired by Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 9.
Is it here tonight?
Racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24
Drive it on the
Hours
stage,
of
Jeff.
Le Mans.
Jump in front of it.
Let's take a look.
Oh, disgusting looking thing. Oh, I thought they were showing you a Porsche stickered Xbox Series X there. That's true, E3's dead and the cars have to go somewhere. See, without thinking about it, I'm already playing with this green tack. Oh, they were. Alright. Disgusting. Vile. I love that. See when it cuts back and Jeff goes.
Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale.
Love it.
But you can enter for a chance to win
Oh,
one
they're
right
not
now
for sale.
at
You know, my
Porsche
mates
Xbox
wanted
Sweepstakes.com.
one.
Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game.
You managed to fit
inspired
a
by
farm
classics
game
like
in
Animal
here.
Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend,
Did you hear that cheer of yeah? That was far too much for whatever this is.
quickly.
Far too much.
Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way
I think the
to
trouble
get
with a lot of them
cozy
is
and settle in.
there's like a definite look that's currently going on through all the farming
There's
games.
something more.
And I think it really stops them standing out. Oh, you get fairy wings and that.
Where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to
They've been ripping off Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town for like 12 years now. There's just like, there's a style that they're still...
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat
We've
in the same
filled our
show.
contractually obliged nice
Now,
game.
please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer
I know that
and
name.
flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
I know your name from the advert that I hate
Man,
getting
you
on my
guys have been
phone.
on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards.
Hi,
when
Ben.
You won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the
Oh, there's some
wildest
more.
cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's away.
Is that a segue, Ben?
I got attacked.
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards.
Take
But you
it
don't
down a
have to
wee
wait till
bit.
next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're
Is
made
Jeff
for
short?
YouTube.
Is
All
that guy
right,
like
well,
7
we heard
foot?
you brought,
I always get the
something
vibe
fun,
that Jeff
Mickey,
is
for us to
tall.
watch, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that guy might be
listen, I
a
am
biggin.
incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've
Jeff
had this
feels
experience,
tall.
Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But
Ben
sometimes-
Broad's fucking massive. There we go.
Sometimes it's
Hi, 5'9" versus 6
a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand. of
Pro
cards
ZD
here,
in
but
it?
That's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their
There's
deck.
something nice about that it's still him holding his phone.
Medusa on location number 2. She gets
You know,
+2
it's still him
power.
holding his phone with his arm extended.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just...
I don't understand the game enough to get the joke.
Big Bar. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
That's another game that I remember people were going daft to, and then I think after like a month I didn't hear anything.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant and the world premiere.
Hope he
first
gets some
look
good
at
money for
Chapter
that.
4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King
Nailed
Arthur
wallet.
Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
I think I saw a trailer for this earlier.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil.
It's just, you know what I mean. It's lots like a million other things, doesn't it?
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
The words actual gameplay footage are fucking funny. Looks like a game that was designed for mobile and imported to everything else.
Wayfinders. Do you remember
I'm sorry,
the
Eddie, I
fall?
feel terrible, but the art
The
style in
gloom
my brain just
descended
turns
on
off.
Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon.
And I remember this, I do remember it. Don't remember the fucking name.
You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
This world needs champions.
Oh, is that another one that's got some Joe Mad designs in it or something? Wait, Joe Mad, is that who I mean? No. Maybe I don't mean Joe Mad. It's Fork Knife! No Joe Mad. Is Joe Mad no a fighting game player? Who am I thinking about? It's a name like that. The Darksiders Designs guy. Comic book artist. I can't remember his fucking name. Joe Mad is the comic guy. Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
And I've been into 4X games.
Project under construction.
Like, I don't have the brain for them. Stellaris
What do you
Nexus.
say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Captain's log.
These are playing as if they're all from like the same company and the same game. This is weird. Alright.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
Alright, hold on, let's see.
And the crew is standing by.
Let's just calm down for a wee second. There's the Borg.
Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
This feels like it might be a 4X. Fucking Gowron!
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's
Hello.
Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share.
Wait, I think we know about
with you
this.
Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Yes, the
And
Twisted
I'm
Metal
very excited
TV
to
series.
share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing.
Fucking.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year.
Do you mean
PC.
Lefunga? Or is it actually Lisfunga?
Goddess of time. Receive my
A lot of people don't even try with French. A customer today earlier said Les Miserables.
I'm here again.
I need get up. Well,
That's another me.
I don't need gameplay. I thought it was going to look like the animated art style a wee bit.
Again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
I'm not really feeling it.
Multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Lisfanga, right?
Onwards.
One word.
I can feel that
Is
there
that
are more.
her name? Aye, the Time Shift Warrior. Okay. Good for her.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid.
We
It's
can't be
FPS,
doing
fantasy
this.
setting, kind of like Doom with magic.
We've seen
It
this
also has
fucking
a
thing
great
at like
cast
3 different
led by Darren
shows.
Barnett as the main character,
And it
Jack,
was
who
revealed
joins us now.
ages
Darren?
ago.
Hey guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game.
Fuck's
Super
sake,
high
man.
production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He is a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets
What are the
the
3
job done.
forms of magic, Darren?
It's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it. With all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of
Zip,
comes
zap,
from
and
nothing.
zip.
He's I
Thank
guess
you.
they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game.
Just a normal
and
person on
trying to
stage
end
saying
the
Sandrak.
Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes
Okay.
out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrak's
Huh,
literally
I
pushed us
can't
to
remember
the
that actress's name.
Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Gina Torres. See, that doesn't even ring a bell. I just know her face then.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Where's the fight you were telling us about?
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
You're picking up gold. having to skip sections kind of gives the vibe of it would be boring to just show us getting to each one of these. So it's not really an exciting sequence then, is it? I'm just seeing colours everywhere, man. Just lights. I'm trying to be nice. I'm genuinely trying to be nice.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a Triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
There's only one colour of magic here, and it's Octarine.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Sigil up. You guys. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible.
Comes with a
Coming out this
patch. Pre-order
summer
it and
from
you get
Machine
a
and
Sigil
EA.
up patch for your
Now, one
jacket.
game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4, Season 3 Wild.
You don't have to show
launches,
things for
and
Fortnite.
today,
Everybody knows what the
Summer
fuck's
Game
going
Fest
on.
is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Every time they just cut, you hear somebody going like, whoa. I don't really know anything about Fortnite. I mean Forknife. Did they not speak because these are the actual characters? This is just maybe like players. Jurassic Park? I'm saying that as if Jurassic Park owns dinosaurs, but it feels like it would cross with Jurassic Park. Easy. But then there's no a new Jurassic Park thing coming out, so they wouldn't be doing a crossover if there was no... That's very Tarzan. Oh no, they did rail sliding, didn't they? It'll just be that shit on Vines. What am I talking about? Jurassic Park isn't like a fucking ancient tomb in the middle of a... Talking shite. I'm talking shite. Oh, sorry, aye. There he is. Is it... What is it, Jim Cummings that voices... Is it Jim Cummings? Peter Cullen. Who the fuck's Jim Cummings? Alright. Aye, it's weird that he's human-sized. It's a strange looking thing.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game.
20 minutes.
What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
Again?
This game
Death
comes from a
Stranding
studio
2?
that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre
Right.
with iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through
FF7
sectors 0, 1,
remake.
and 2.
Fuck man.
Amidst the
Fuck
wreckage
my
of the
hole.
expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
I hate it. I fucking hate it, I guess. I'm just going to stay quiet through this.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but
I'm taking a Bicedol because
as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim.
I'm so angry that I'm worried about my stomach and bowels. I'll chew away from the mic.
Essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
There can't be another 15 minutes of this.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Must be ending before 10.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
I heard the guy just say, "Oh shit," in my right ear. I heard, "Oh shit."
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now,
Was
though,
it
stay
Sunday?
tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards.
No
Thanks for
fucking
watching,
way,
everyone.
10
We'll
years.
see you soon.
Wow. That does not feel like the Game Awards has been going for 10 years. Fucking hell. Oh, that was that. I'm not going to be like, that was fucking shite. Because there was definitely things I was really into. I just can't remember them off the top of the dome. But there was definitely a good few things in there I was like, aye. But, it's a bit of a shite thing to end on for me. I don't know what else I thought it was going to be. At first I was like, the way he was talking, I thought, no, it's not going to be Death Stranding 2, because when he said RPG, but I couldn't actually come up with anything else in my brain. Or did you think it was Elden Ring DLC, Jess? I never actually thought of that. Oh, Gruffy Bears, you've arrived at the very end. What's the best big game stream thing? What do you mean, Aiden? Oh, you mean like whenever it is? Well, the Sony one's been. This is Summer Game Fest. I think he said the Xbox and Bethesda ones is Sunday. I don't know. You know what today, Aiden? Which is usually a certainty for me. Go on Twitter and look for, I think the username is Cheesemeister. Cheesemeister usually posts a timetable with everything, and it's usually go at like times in America, Europe. I'm sure Cheesemeister's usually that's the one I usually use. Let's see, there's Cheesemeister, there's the timetable. Hold on, I'll just link it to you in the chat, if it's any easier. I like that they're still calling it E3, but with a wee asterisk. Oh, fuck, what? What do you mean log in? I'm streaming on my bucking account. What do you mean log into it? Fucking hell, it'd be nice to log in. Alright, maybe I can't link you to it. Just look for Cheesemeister. I'll retweet it. I'll retweet it right now. There we go. So if you follow me on Twitter, it's just get retweeted into your thing. So aye, what we got? So the Day of the Devs will be happening the new. Devolver's at like, I think it's 10:45 my time. Accessibility Showcase, Tribeca, Future of Play, Wholesome Games, Future Game Show, OTK Games Expo, Microsoft and Bethesda, PC Gaming Show, Square Enix 16 launch? Is Final Fantasy 16 out this month? Fuck, I completely missed that somehow. Absolutely missed that it was out this month. It's in 2 weeks. Fucking hell. Blanked that, man. Hey, what else? Ubisoft, Capcom's on the 12th. Microsoft Bethesda is the 13th. I thought he said Sunday for Microsoft and Bethesda. 13th is a Tuesday. Then there's Dames for Games, Black Voices in Gaming, Upload VR, and then RGG Studio are doing one. That's... I don't think RGG have done... Wait, Sunday at 7? What do you mean? Sorry. Oh, wait, sorry. There's a Microsoft and Bethesda one on the Sunday the 11th, and then one again on Tuesday the 13th. On this list, anyway. Sorry, am I reading it right? Aye, Microsoft and Bethesda on Sunday the 11th of June, and then Microsoft and Bethesda again on Tuesday the 13th of June. What? Ah, that was the Starfield one, Spring Hill Gym. They did say there was going to be a Starfield one. That's exactly what it will be. So the Starfield one will likely be the Tuesday. That makes sense. I'd forgot about that. I'd be into that, actually, getting to see, like, hopefully some just straight gameplay of Starfield. Because I'm interested, you know, as much as you know what they're like. I still want to know. I still enjoy fucking all the jank games they put out. I think loads of people do. So I will probably do a few of these. We'll definitely be doing like the Microsoft one. I feel like I'm saying we. It's if my body lets me do it. I'm sometimes stuck in the old bed with the health issues, you know. But I would like today. I'd like to do the Xbox One, Ubi, Capcom. Aye, I'll try. We'll see. Devolver will do their usual Gamecocks thing. What does that even mean? Gamecocks? I think I'll watch the Devolver one, but I'll watch it in my own time. Capcoms are usually nothing. Really? Mind you, now that you're saying that, Ben, Capcom, do they not usually have that one where it's like, it's more like a, here's all your stuff, rather than here's new things. Like they'll be showing you far too much footage of Street Fighter 6 kind of thing, a game that's out. I think that happened last time with the Capcom one. There'll be an advert for Rise. There'll be another. They'll replay the Pragmata. Oh shit, Dragon's Dogma 2. Never thought of that. They might show the Separate Ways type stuff for Remake 4. We'll see. We'll figure it out. See what happens. I mean, they all but confirmed Separate Ways. Because can't remember if it was Leon or Ada that says it in Remake 4. It was something like, no, this is where we go separate ways. So folk can do the Leo point. We'll see. Because it's like, I really like Capcom, so I feel like I want to be giving them my time, if that makes sense. I want to know about Pragmata, because we know fucking nothing. And I think it's still next year. Is that still slated for next year? Oh no, wait, it's in this year? But is that old? Is that old info? I could have sworn it got pushed. Or am I thinking of getting pushed for last year? Everything's saying 2023. Might get a Pragmata release date and a wee bit of a trailer at the Capcom thing. But then I don't think there's ever been Capcom stuff that hasn't leaked. And that would mean between now and Monday. I don't know. If it's no World 2, there'll be a riot in the street. And if it is World 2, there'll be a much smaller fire in the street. Aye. Because even though I'm no like a Street Fighter guy, I kind of enjoy seeing it. If that makes sense, I don't know why. I like seeing it. But man, Dragon's Dogma 2 would be pretty nice, and definitely some Pragmata. Because as far as I'm aware, we don't know anything. Like fucking nothing. When you Google Pragmata, one of the suggestions is, what is Pragmata about? All we know is an action-adventure game set on the moon itself. That's it. Weird. Dark One Dagger. Thank you for reminding me about that, actually. I was chatting with somebody the other day, who was it? And we were talking about Dragon's Dogma and how the hope is that they're getting to do the stuff that they'd wanted to do with Dragon's Dogma 1, but it just wasn't possible. Where there was like layers to the world. I suppose the closest you got to it was maybe the Everfall. The idea of the Everfall. But the stuff where there was like layers to it. And part of the chat was, what if deep down has been kind of folded in to Dragon's Dogma 2, like taking things for it. I'd love to see some shit like that, because it's weird that there's still no a confirmed deep down isn't happening, mate. But if you don't know, the original thing with Dragon's Dogma, I'll see if I can find it. It was like a design document thing and it was where is it? The original idea was that there was like literally levels of land that you travelled between. Fuck, I can't find it. Deep Down was announced 10 years ago. How can I not find this? It's like one of the most famous fucking images for like the design document stuff, and it's just no showing up with anything I Google. Wait, hold on. Right, I've kinda found it. I think. Maybe no. I might not have. Nah, I haven't. I swear, deep down is Dragon's Dogma 2. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. No, Aiden, no like Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, like, imagine there was 7 levels to reality, if that makes sense. And you think you live on the world, but you travel up to another world. A bit flat Earth kind of idea, but I think it was that they weren't known to each other, and you found a way to travel. So imagine they were all stacked. It's a bit like Blame, if you ever read Blame, how there's just levels upon levels upon levels that nobody knows. The original idea. I think the bit through the centre of all of them that connected them, I think that's maybe what became the Everfall. Because that's the kind of vibe you get for the Everfall, but God help him that's not played Dragon Dogma and doesn't have a clue what I'm talking about. Sound like that guy in True Detective with a Canon pen. Aye. It's complicated, but it's interesting. It's interesting. I can't believe the image isn't showing up. Dragon's Dogma. World levels. Nah, it's just giving me maps and actual leveling guides. See, Spring Hill Gym, that was something that I'd forgot about, that there was races cut for Dragon's Dogma, animal races, just, calm down. Because when I saw that at first, I'm going, a lion fella, a kind of cat lady, I'd completely forgot that was what they'd wanted today. So it does, so far, there's the vibe of, like, are they kind of getting to finish it? Make it the thing they really wanted it to be, and like, we'll just call it 2. I found the image, hold on. Oh fuck, what am I doing? Where the fuck is it? No, view image. Right, hold on, I think I've got it. Right, I think we've got it. So it was like this, the original idea. So there's the Endless Tower, which would make sense, that being the Everfall. And the moon is above everything, and it's shared between all users. And so you've got levels to the world like this. Base of the tower is abyss light and does not touch the water surface. Conceptually, it's a world of parallel worlds stacked endlessly above and below each other. Each of these parallel worlds corresponds to a single player's game being played locally on the system. The same thing exists simultaneously within this part for each world. It is shared between all users. So they were getting very meta about it all. The only connection between parallel worlds, the Endless Tower, physically runs through all worlds. It is shared in real time between all worlds. So that definitely became the Everfall, I think. Definitely. But there was cool shit like that. It's a vehicle that connects the Lunar Altar and Endless Tower and is also the abode of the Guardian. Gameplay wise, it also serves as a very large dungeon. I want to see this kind of shit for Dragon's Dogma 2. That's what I'm hopeful of. Really hopeful. But it's a wee bit confusing because Grigori's in the trailer. And that's what I think when we first saw it, I was talking about, are they doing prequel stuff? Because I need to look at the trailer again. But was the guy in it the original dude that you play at the start? You know, the kind of red-headed prince? I can't remember. Can't fucking remember. I think I'm definitely gonna start my playthrough again on the old Steam Deck. It's wild that Dragon's Dogma is so unassuming on the surface, and yet all of this. Aye, like, see the first time anybody found out about how the romance stuff worked in that, and how so many people ended up with kind of the same romance pick at the end in that. Well, it's kind of romance, aye, kind of technically, but. And I don't know how many playthroughs I've done a Dragon's Dogma, and every single time I forget. There you go, no fucks given. There's romance. That's right, no fucks given. See, whoever you're the nicest to in the game makes them your partner. So a lot of people ended up with the shopkeeper as their partner because that's who they interacted with the most. That's who they were nice enough to. And they didn't really know they were making it their partner. I get a lot of people have had the jester show up. But, what was I saying there? The amount of times I've restarted, but I don't mean restarted, replayed it, and I forget to go to the fucking Witchwood and save my cousin. I completely forget to go to the Witchwood for her. It means that when I remember later, I go to the Witchwood, and I think it's the witch is just lying in her wee house, just on the floor, like, ugh, because people have been and battered her, and you can't do anything, but you can still pick her up with your shoulder and fling her. And she's just like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's strange. Strange. If you interact with them, you get +1. If you give them a gift, you get +50. Aye. There's one thing you have to do to get the good ending that always fuck up because it's the dumbest thing. I don't remember what it is. And yet I've finished that game about 6 times. I just love playing through and then getting to the Everfall and just going daft on the bosses. It's great fun. When taking care of the princess. Oh, you mean whether you intervene or no? From behind the screen, I think. Or do you mean looking after that wee shithead lassie? What? No, if you beat her in a race. I don't remember that. I need to keep an eye out for that when I do this next playthrough. That's what I love, learning new stuff about a game from what, 2013? Was it 20? Oh, when was it? $2012. Ooh, man, that means that my computer monitors are 11 years old because I got these with my new PC at the time, the same time I got Dragon's Dogma. Because I remember I had to stop playing Dragon's Dogma to go and get different cables for these monitors for Tesco in Irvine. It's a good memory stuck in my head. Maybe I could do with new monitors. I feel like 11-year-old monitors might be pushing the idea of HD. Maybe no. I don't feel any problem with them. I'm not chasing 4K or anything. Maybe I'm fine. Well, that is 10 past 10 at night. Aye, just double checking that. And I think we're done. That was good though. There was some good stuff in there. Some good piss taking. Some wild predictions that immediately get confirmed. It was weird. But aye, it was fine. I'd only up if you wanted a higher refresh rate. Even that I'm no bothered about really. But then I don't even know what the refresh rate of these fucking things are. Is that why when I put things to 60 I always have to turn VSync on? I don't know how these things work. Display settings. That's not going to give me the refresh rate, is it? I don't know. But I'm not like one of the folk chasing 144 or whatever the number is that they like. I'm fine. I'll be okay. But I'm going to go download the Liza P demo, brush my teeth, And then watch that Devolver thing, I think. When is it again? 1:45. So what's that, about half an hour? I think. Let's check what Cheesemeister said. Devolver in UK time. Where the fuck is the UK? It is. What am I looking at? Wait, 11 o'clock? I thought they said, oh, maybe it's when a pre-show starts at 1:45 kind of thing. I don't know. So it is 11 o'clock. Oh, fine. Ah, good. That gives me plenty of time to fuck about. Right, well, thank you for joining me. You should take care of yourselves, brush and floss your teeth, wash your arse, and try and be the best person you can be in your day-to-day life. And I'll see you soon, hopefully. Good night. It's funny, the wee cat noise actually sounds like it's saying Capcom, now that I think about it. Pragmata confirmed.